Much better.
Glad to meet you, young man. I've heard a lot about you and your achievements. You've been a great surprise.
This isn't an Xbox game. Thanks. Can I ask you a couple questions? No, don't. Everyone quickly change the subject when I was trying to ask them about it. I still don't have a clue regarding Don Ramada and recent events. Who is he? And where did he disappear? And what actually happened?
Don Ramada was my friend. Well, he still is my friend. I've known him since my childhood.
So he's still alive then?
Yes. You see, he's not of the Empire, and Rumata isn't his real name. Both of us come from a very distant land across the seas. He called himself Rumata of Estor for secret reasons. He had to pretend to be an Estorian Dawn in order to not be exposed. He's gone home now. He's very sick.
Is he? His health and vitality are legendary.
It's not a physical illness, it's mental. You probably know what had happened with his Arcanarian acquaintance, don't you?
Person by the name of Kira, yes, Razman assassinated her by order done.
What? How do you know? Are you sure that Arata is connected? Why would he do such?
Didn't you know? Arata himself made a confession. He said he was sorry, but at the time it was a necessary evil. He said he wanted to drive Don Ramada mad.
Well, then he definitely succeeded. Not only did Don Ramada go mad, he went on a rampage and caused bloodshed in Arcanar. He broke the oath not to kill without necessity. Every member of our order has taken this oath. He literally went mad. We managed to find him and take him home. This Arata is a scoundrel.
I would disagree. He seemed to be quite a noble man.
You may be right. Nothing can be changed right now anyway. Now, if I've answered all your questions, I have to bid you farewell. His Grace Herzog of Iruken is suffering from lumbago again.
Thanks a lot for your time. I hope we'll have another talk soon.
You gave us a lot of trouble, young man.
Well, it's the ups and downs.
Ups and downs? You were given specific orders, weren't you? You were to deal only with Arata and to forget about Ramata.
It's impossible to change it now. I would have to leave Arcanar.
That won't be necessary. You've actually managed to make yourself a reputation as a decent agent, although I'm still wondering how you did it. So you're staying here and continuing your job.
What's my new
assignment? You'll be under the command of our agent. He doesn't just work with intelligence, if you catch my drift.
Of course, your order, so what's his name and where can I find him?
It's now your order too. The agent's name is Rudy. Right now he's on his way from Soan, but he'll be staying at the smuggler's camp north of Arcanar's walls. This area is also called the Upper Bay. He'll be expecting you. All orders, contacts, money, and whatever other questions you may have will go through him. He'll give you orders and plan your work.
Who is he? Where is he from? How long has he been working for you?
That's not your business.
How come it's not my business? Once again,
your curiosity has gotten you in trouble once, young man. And you know what happened. I've already told you all you need to know. It would be good if you could manage to find Rudy in a week. In fact, consider it an order.
An order is clear, Don Prane. I'm getting sick of hearing him talk. I get to go down here and talk to our retard again.
We need to talk. I have a couple of questions to ask. It's about one person. I remember you mentioning him once.
Talking to Count Ramon?
No, I didn't mean him. I don't know him, at least in person. I don't see...
He imprisoned me in Arcanar and then attempted to kill me.
So that's why you were out of town. But why? I've heard of this aristocrat, although I don't know him in person. People say he's a patron of art and science, which seems strange on its own. He has a strong army, so the Greys and the monks don't risk invading his lands. Why did he want to kill you?
I have no idea. Frankly speaking, I was thinking he was connected with you, or at least he knew something about you.
This is getting interesting.
His lackey was gathering information about Ramada of Esther, and I found account letters, and as long as the letter was written in some strange language. I can't. Erdona is servant of Ramon took it.
Interesting indeed. I'll try to gather some information about this man. As for now, try to avoid him and his men.
Okay, but whom did you want to talk about?
The Prophet. I remember you saying that he was even more dangerous than Arata. Do you know anything specific about him?
I don't know any facts, just rumors.
What kind of...
Well, he's known to butcher entire villages, and many think he's an incarnation of Rumata or Reba, or an enlightened elder who descended from
Yes.
In brief, it's unclear. You don't know who he is and why he's doing that. Many commoners are glad that a new enlightenment...
Enlightenment? Butchering innocent peasants is considered enlightenment now? I wasn't notified. Is that all?
Yes, I told you. I've heard only rumors.
I see. That's a pity. I'm very interested in this person. Well, he actually interests all of us. At least we started to show interest in him after several particular events. If you could gather any information on him, I would be greatly obliged. Stay in touch through Rudy, your new contact.
Why did you change your... Why did you change your mind so quickly? Remember that you were absolutely certain that he was nothing more than an ordinary religious zealot.
Well, I'm not exempt from making mistakes. The zealots and fanatics do present a threat to the country, so it's better to be a little over-vigilant than sorry in the end. After a couple of incidents connected with this prophet, my colleagues and I changed our opinions about him. We figure we should find out what kind of potential threat there is.
I see. I'll let you know as soon as I'm able to find something out.
I think it is time for us to part. Follow the
I'll do so, and I hope we'll meet soon. Let's go talk to the other retards. See if they have anything.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but I indeed have to go.
Okay.
It has already been given.
Alright. I got a level up, apparently. Because it didn't even notice. Oh, I can use the big crossbows now. That's quite interesting. Let's try that out for a try. While we're at it, I think we might want to put some into range weapons. So we can use crossbows. A little bit. Although I should probably really put it in health. Really. Do. Now we got some ranged weapon ability. I swear there is one of those mushrooms around here somewhere. The ones that give you plus 10 of each. This game. Knowing my luck, a spider died on it or something. Great. Not this again. Yay, kidnap me.
What a meeting. Dear Don, I'm so tired chasing you over the entire Arcanar. Why did you leave so soon?
Some urgent matters. Sorry that I left without saying goodbye.
It's okay. It's a shame that we didn't finish our conversation.
Conversation? I was thinking you were going to kill me. I thought if I stayed in Ramon Castle, you would have already enjoyed watching my painful agony.
Yes, that was our plan, my dearest Don. You would have died fast and painless, though. Despite the common opinion, there are some poisons that kill fast and swiftly. Don't think that we're some kind of barbarians. We are cultured people. By the way, how did you learn about our little plan concerning you?
Do you really think that I will answer?
Do I? No, I've learned about you well enough. Well, I'll try to answer for you myself. That drunkard Kabani wasn't as simple as we thought. It's a pity that he decided to escape, too. But I'm sure that to catch him will be much easier than to catch you.
You're very open to me, Don Ordonos.
Sure, you have the right to openness. As a general rule, nobody lies to those sentenced to death. I like you, young man, so let's not delay the outcome. Draw your sword and die like a man.
You're right, enough talking, fight. La 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 la. I died.
Are you awake? Excellent, excellent. The spirits will be pleased. They've been waiting for you for quite some time.
What happened? Where am I?
You died.
This game totally went crazy on you. How come I'm dead? It looks like I'm pretty much alive and talking to you.
You are dead and in the white halls of Ardar. You can't understand. Just accept it and follow the river of fate.
Oh yeah, it's perfectly clear. And how did I die?
You were killed by the blood of Arat mixed with the venom of a woolly spider. It poisoned you and took your strength. I wondered at how you were still able to fight. You must be a mighty warrior. It's a pity that you're not one of my people. I took the spider venom from your veins, but the blood of Arat is still in you. I don't have the power to rid you of it.
That means that the blade of Ordonos was poisoned. Does it mean I'm in another
You
world?
say strange things. The living only have one world. Right now, you're with the spirits, and they want to speak with you. This is their will, and I must fulfill it. You must fulfill it too. Then you will be able to return to the living.
What these spirits want from me?
To talk to you. What else would the spirits want from one who doesn't honor his ancestors? Go and talk to them. I will wait here.
But go to where?
Forward. The forest has only one path, but beware. Since you're a spirit, nothing of the world of the living can hurt you. But the inhabitants of the White Halls can take all that you have left. If you die here, even I won't be able to help you. Beware of the Guardians.
Okay, what's the deal with the Guardians?
You will see for yourself. Only then you will understand what they are. I am alive, so I can't see them, but I know they're close. They can't be pierced by an arrow or spear. The weapons must be in your hand.
Let's take a look at these Guardians. Chest. Alright. I'm pretty sure this goes around some big, weird, creepy circle. Yep. Okay, and apparently I can't use that, so I gotta drop something in order to equip a double weapon. I'm level 9. When am I gonna be level 10? 4,000 experience. I gotta drop something. How much are these worth? 175? Good enough for me. And I gotta equip, we can equip that for now. And where is my double axes? Don't tell me I lost them. Oh, there they are. I got my good armor on, right? Yep. King
Hello
Taz.
there. I'm glad I have this opportunity to talk to you. Your death was a lucky coincidence.
Who are you, and what do you need me for?
My name was Taz. When I was alive, I founded the Kingdom of Arkanar and was its first ruler. There is something I wanted to ask of you. In fact, I'm not the only one with an interest in you.
What is it?
Save my kingdom. I can't stand it anymore. Look around.
Can't he talk faster?
Can't you see what's become of it? Can't you see what's happened to the land where my friends and I spent our time hunting and pursuing noble ends?
It's not an easy task.
Do you think you can't do it?
More likely, I'm absolutely sure I can. I'm not an ancient hero.
Who told you that kingdoms are saved by heroes? That's just in legends for children and dreamy damsels. Kingdoms are made of ordinary people. There's not much one person can do, but everyone together.
Maybe you're right after all. How am I supposed to do it?
Stop the spirits. They've been living in the Hiccup Forest since the time of our arrival. We woke them, so they enslaved my companions and I. In return for our service, they didn't do any harm to my people. Now something is bothering them, and they've awoken.
Could it be the Prophet?
Who is he? I have never heard of him.
Don't you know everything occurring in
No
Arcanar?
one is omniscient, and spirits are no exception. We are bound by laws which we cannot violate. I do not know anything about the Prophet, but I do know of those who
Candy
came
canes.
from darkness. From cold darkness gleaming with gold lights. It's them. It's them. My time is over.
You got to tell me the most important thing.
Stop them. Stop the spirit.
Sure, absolutely no reasons for a noble dawn not to save the kingdom of Arcanar and exterminate the spirits of Hiccup Forest as well as those who came from the darkness. Bad days. These things suck. They do a ton of damage. They're pretty easy to dodge though. Just run behind them. Uh-oh. Don't eat me! This is so stupid. Oh, come on. La 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 la, you stupid faggots. Die! You gotta get very careful. You get in between two of them, they'll like rapidly hit you and kill you in like seconds. If I remember right. You're good for experience though.
Are you a judge?
No.
What rotten luck. I'm trying to find a judge. For over a year and a half, I've been walking these paths. I still can't find an exit.
Isn't that the world of Dead's threshold?
It is. The heavens refuse to accept me because of my sins. And hell rejected me for lack of a suitable punishment. So I wait for a judge. He must condemn me to penance, so I can repay my crimes.
Who are you and what have you done in your former
My
life?
name was Don Reed.
Ah, and it's clear. I heard a lot about you.
You've heard of me and what I've done?
I'm afraid not. You know, after a war is just finished.
That's a shame.
Well, I think you don't need to be upset. This place is certainly better than hell. Although not as nice as heaven, obviously.
You don't know what it's like here. The forest is crawling with guardians. They hunt me down and devour my soul. Just a little peck every day that I'm here. You can't imagine what it's like. The pain and knowledge that if they want, they can swallow your soul completely. Then there won't even be a place for me. Even the old man didn't want to stop them, although it was in his power.
What old man?
I don't know. I see him once in a while walking this path. When I see him, my pain fades and my hope rises. But as he leaves, it's the same as before. He spoke to me once and told me that I would have to stay there until a judge comes.
Could it be that it was in fact your sentence?
Losing your soul piece by piece until you are gone forever? No, that...
Who knows?
You're no judge.
Oh, yeah, right. Seems the guardians are definitely after me. Oh, come on. I hate getting turned around in this place. You have to wander all the way back. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Ay, ay, ay. Holy Mika.
Here you are. I think you will be successful. I bless you in the name of our Lord. Farewell.
Hold on, what do you need me for anyway?
You? I don't need you at all. I only wanted to look into your heart. I saw it was worthy, and so you received my blessing. I don't need anything else.
Why do I need it?
Aren't you a believer?
It used to be.
No, if you weren't still a believer, you would be on a different path. You are tormented by doubt and fear, but you haven't changed. It is the eternal sorrow of the Lord that you are not of this world, but you honor his covenants, and you abide by his commandments.
It's gonna
he
fall
will be by your
asleep.
side on the dark day, and he will help. If not with a sword, then with the stoutness of heart.
Be with me.
You already
for
have an
advice.
advisor. I see the two of you communicating regularly, yet you are surprised each time you see him.
You know about that?
Yes, I know. I've listened to your arguments many times. He is often sarcastic and enjoys mocking you, but you're the same way if you think about it. Just look within, and you will understand. Listen to him. He will never give you advice that harms you. The two of you will walk side by side to the end, until you have fulfilled the Lord's destiny for you.
Interesting, but who is he?
Well, he doesn't seem to be an angel, and he's way too serious for a demon. It's strange that you haven't figured it out. I thought you were brighter than this. Well, you'll understand when the time comes. You must figure it out, though, without my help.
Why can't you just tell me who you are then?
Mika, servant of God.
Ouch. Haha, bitch! Come on, do it twice in a row. So I don't have to chase this guy around. Ah, shit. I can't hit this guy. Stop moving. Stop it. Stop it. I'm just gonna stand here. Ah. Try and bite me. Got ya! Again. Hi. Yeah. This is going good.
Well, hello.
Baron
I haven't seen
Moosin.
you for a while.
Do I know you?
Of course you do, but I don't think you remember. It was in another life. I remember you, though. So you'll have to do me a favor since I'm...
Well, never mind. Have to do you a favor. Why? Who
Yes,
are
you
you?
have to. You'll understand later. My name is Chicharo Gris Musin, Baron Musin. Ever heard of me?
Never. So did he.
Revenge.
Did I play you a bad trick? What?
You? Well, there was one thing, but that doesn't really matter now.
That's strange. I thought the deads knew everything.
They only know what they're allowed to know. Just as in life. I can't know the name of my murderer, but I was given this meeting with you. That means someone decided that I...
So you don't know who had killed you, basically, and how to find them in that case. What do you want from me?
I was poisoned during dinner in my own castle. I had only pork on that day, so it was one of the servants or cooks. They would have only been puppets in the hands of the true murderer, though. You have...
Looks like a silly idea. I see no sense in wasting my time on your
My
hassle.
rage.
Rage. What rage? You don't even know the name of your murderer and you're asking another to avenge you? Don't fall
You're
for your
right.
threats.
If you refuse, or if you agree and don't do it, I can't hurt you. But I have a reward for you that will...
You tell me about some treasure?
That's not enough. Although I do know a couple of places. I'll give you more than that. You will become wealthy, renowned, and noble. You will have money, glory, honor, and entitlement. I'll give you the most important thing of all. Power. I will make you Baron Musin.
I don't think it's real, even
No ifs. Only yes.
as if I have many choices. Okay, I agree. What shall
Excellent. Head to Musin. You'll find a guard captain there who's running the estate in the absence of an heir. Claim your right of ownership to him.
I do? So there is no actual
You
heir?
will become the heir. My sister had a child. When she was killed, the boy's father sent him to the center of the empire. Then we lost track of him. You will present yourself as him.
Are you certain the actual heir doesn't show up, or his father?
His father was a nobleman of Estor and disappeared right after my sister died. Her body was never found, and he was hoping that the rumors of her death were false. No one knows what has happened to him after that. That was a couple cycles ago. Even if he did show up, he would have no claim to the fortune, as he's not of our heritage. My sister and I were born Musins to the 37th generation. I know the boy wouldn't hurt you. You can be...
So there can be no other claimants?
I had no children. My sister only had the one child. So you won't have any unexpected brothers or sisters. Well, Dika might claim the rights, but his relation is questionable.
I still have my doubts. So all it needs just to come over and claim the right to own the
Not
thief?
exactly. There will probably be some kind of test. In fact, you only need to know where the Musin family seal is. Well, not exactly a seal, but rather a signet ring. It's in a niche located in a shelf of the central bookcase in my chambers. Well, my former chambers. Only Arvar and myself knew about it.
Arvar, who is he?
He's an old servant of mine. Very old. He looked after my sister and I when we were children. He also took care of my nephew. You'll meet him, of course, but there's no need to worry. You are the image of a Musin, and Arvar is blind as a bat anyway.
Okay, got it. Now how do I explain my sudden appearance? I thought I was lost, and now here I
Good
am.
thinking. Well, you can say that you got a letter from Pampa. They wouldn't double-check that. Tell them that he knew about our correspondence, so he knew where to find you, and that he informed you of my death.
Pampa?
Baron Pampa, my neighbor and my best comrade. We weren't as close as good friends, but in times of youth, had a great time together. I remember one time we got drunk as pigs, took some crossbows, and started shooting at a picture of Don Cascu from 100 paces. Pampa never hit it, so he still owes me.
What
3
exactly?
daggers. Just 3 rusty old daggers with simple wooden handles. We weren't supposed to gamble for gold now, were we? Anyway, Pampa looked through his entire castle and couldn't find one. He used to keep his weapons in good shape, as did his...
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Another time, we were hunting together and a dog ran up to us. I thought it was one of Pampa's pack. We Musins don't hunt with dogs. We only use falcons. Anyway, I thought it was kind of strange, as Pampa always preferred a fair fight with a beast. Spears, swords, and stuff, you know. As it turned out, it wasn't a dog, but a wolf with a rare coloring. We found out the hard way when Pampa kicked it to keep it from under his feet. He thought it was just a mongrel. Since then, his buttocks were viciously scarred. But his hall had another trophy, the head of the wolf. The wolf died instantly, but the Baron couldn't keep his balance, fell to the ground, and...
Hold on, if you're such good buddies, maybe I can just ask him
I
to
don't
help.
think so. And if I were you, I would avoid him. At least until you get the castle and lands. Pampa has a bad temper, but he's also as honest and noble as a king. He hates imposters.
Okay, anything else you can tell me?
No, I think that's it. Now don't forget, we've struck a deal. You become a baron, and hell will claim the soul of Maius.
I won't forget. Farewell. Oh, yeah. Aww. Oh, screw it. Get away from me! I was hoping to hit both of them at the same time. Get back! It'd be funny if I hit all 3 of them. Or if I knock down 2. Oh, I knocked down 1. One's better than none. Except he's not dead. I'm almost dead. Finally! Oh god. I just thought of something. Imagine if this crashed and I had to listen to all that text again or scroll through it. Must save. Oops, I burped at the same time I said that. That's a fast save. 'Cause this area is so tiny. At least I hit both of them. And I got stuck in between them and almost died. That's what I mean by getting stuck in between them, and then they start like raping you. Oh, come on. I have no stamina and they're raping me.
is no way ahead. Nothing. Though, no, there is somebody here. He's very strange. But why am I surprised? Only ghosts and dwellers of hell are here. May Mika take them. Let's talk, sir. I'd like to know what you want from me.
You've come a long way to find me. Why?
But who are you?
You don't even know what the man you've been seeking for so long looks like? Then why?
Look for many people, but who are you anyway?
My name is Anton, but you know me as Rumata of Estor.
I cannot understand. Your companions from the Order told me that you were alive, and still the shaman said it's only the spirits of the dead were allowed in this place. Are you dead or alive?
Order, you say? I see. So they call it the Order now. They've always been fond of filling the brains of people they use with random garbage, and their own heads with complex scientific theories. Windbags and demagogues, all of them. There is no order. And in fact, I'm alive, but very far from me.
But if you're alive, then how'd you end up here?
You wouldn't understand. Sometimes, when a person experiences great suffering, his soul is torn apart. One part still resides in his body, which from then on lives like it's in a dream. The rest of the soul becomes free, and travels beyond all boundaries at will. Only rarely will it return to its former master. Our scientists consider it a kind of disease, and they are even trying to treat it. How naive. They don't understand that it's irreversible.
Suffering, but you're not hurt, tortured today, disappeared.
There are many kinds of suffering. Tell me, what would you feel if your beloved was killed right in front of you?
Kira?
Yes. She was a person of purity and chastity, a victim of Okana's spite and Arata's zeal. Yes, I know everything, but it hurts me even more.
So your spirit wanders and the body is weight. Did you say in fact there was no order? So who are you gonna go?
We are not gods. I could try to explain, but you probably wouldn't understand. You don't have the necessary knowledge. I tried explaining it to Arata, but he just became even more convinced that the priests he hated so much were right.
Please, I'll try to understand.
Okay. This world where you were born and have grown up is called Zurinica. Barbarians call it Elvendar. In fact, there are many worlds like this one. You can see them in the sky. The stars that you see are like the suns of this world, and the worlds are separated by the great abyss. People can't live in it. They can't breathe, and so they die. We invented special ships. They can carry a man across the abyss and keep him alive. My world is called Earth.
So you're indeed from another world. Ratana is right about it. Only gods can travel between worlds, don't you agree?
I'm not a god. Don Condor is not a god either. The others are not gods. We are men like you, made of flesh and blood. Our country is very old. We have acquired a lot of knowledge, and we can do many things, but we are just the same as men on this planet. In this world. I can see you do not believe me.
Me? How can I believe you? You're talking about things which are simply impossible.
Agree. For you it would seem strange, but not much more strange than everything else you've learned up to this point.
That's right, but why are you here anyway?
We've come to help. At least, I used to believe that's why we were here. In our world, life is different. People don't suffer from hunger, diseases, or wars. I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. We wanted to help reach prosperity in less time than it took us.
Nice looking fairy tales and the lives all around. You say you wanted to help? Help about what?
Yes. We wanted to help. I know that you have been lied to many times, but it was with good intent. Very few of you can actually understand who we are, so it's better for the people of this world to not know the truth. Just imagine what would happen if they suddenly found out that Dawn Condor came down from the sky. They would either be made saints or burnt at the stake. We want neither of those things to happen. You were not told the truth for your protection. What would you find easier to deal with? Aliens? Or members of some secret order?
The order looks more reasonable.
Exactly. Some things are better left unrevealed to keep people from hurting themselves.
You still didn't answer my question. How did you want to help us?
I don't know anymore. All we did, and actually all we could do, was observe. We sat there and watched people being hung, crucified upside down, disemboweled and burnt on stakes. I feel sick when I see how filthy, lustful, dumb, and cowardly you are. I would gladly get rid of the memories I've made here, but I can't. Your people and your planet denied me of my faith. It was the most precious thing I had, and I hate you for that. Still, I feel sorry for you.
And what's all this talk about? Why did you want to see me?
You were the one who wanted to find me. That's why my spirit came to meet you. You longed for answers, and now you've got them. If not, ask again, and I'll answer you. We still have time.
Well, now I know what I need to know, at least for the most part. Only a couple of things are still unclear to me.
Ask.
Oh, fucky fuck. Is it worth working with Condor, or is it better for me to just disappear?
I doubt you'd be able to completely remove yourself from Don Condor's sight. He has a talent for locating people.
So I'm in big trouble.
Well, don't panic. I don't think that you'll meet a cruel fate. My compatriots never use extreme measures. Never. But they have had a habit of using people.
But Condor ordered me to kill Errata, didn't he?
Things certainly have changed.
So far, I just need to beat a Dr. Rudy.
Rudy? I can't remember him. Although there was a man named Rudolph that I've met a couple of times. I can't remember his last name.
He has a big red nose.
He's pretty tough, but he's honest. Well, if I were you, I'd meet with them both, but stay on your toes. Tell them right away that you know who they are. That will give you some space for maneuvering. Don't trust...
I see, and one more thing. How'd you end up here? Only dead can stay here. Your companions lied to me and you're actually dead.
They didn't. I'm still alive. But you wouldn't understand.
Okay, that's... He already told me this.
Yeah. That...
You know, Count Ramona is serving for donuts.
But I've heard of Count Ramon. He sent me several letters, but I didn't have time to visit him. I got his last...
You abducted me in Arkanar, and the counter was interrogating me about yourself and your dealings with Ramon. It was him who killed me. The shaman, if I'm not lying, and I'm actually dead.
You died, and then you were resurrected. But some kind of poison is still inside you. I can see it. As for Ramon, the whole situation is strange. Somehow I feel that we were very close. That he was a relative of sorts. Still, I'm sure that I don't know him.
No idea whatsoever.
None. If you want, you might try...
I see. Tell me one more thing.
Then ask.
Anything about the prophet?
Me?
Oops. Oh.
No. He certainly isn't me. As for the others, I'm afraid I won't be able to help you there. The worlds of the living and dead are not completely open.
Well, I see Reba there. He's haunting the place since the moment he died.
Is he? I'll have to find him. He's probably suffering much more than me.
Are you not angry with him?
Not for quite a while now.
You guys are a strange sort indeed. By the way, he was searching for a judge who would announce him as sentenced and determine independence. I think you can do it.
Judge? Well, why not? I'll find...
I just wanted to ask one more thing. If you originated from your old, why did you come here? Did you feel your own world became too small for you, so you decided to conquer this one?
Why does everyone here believe that if someone is more knowledgeable, stronger, and better armed, they must conquer everyone else?
Well, isn't that so? If you're stronger, you must subdue your enemy before you get stronger himself.
It is not necessary to view everyone as enemies. We are scientists, bookworms, as you Arcanarians call us. We found this world among many others simply by chance. We are
like a boy who catches a frog or newt and then puts it into a pot and watches how much time it takes before it dies?
You argue correctly, but miss the essence. We don't enjoy watching these things happen here, but we have no right to interfere until we are able to
I don't understand.
Well, it's not that complicated. If a patient has a gangrenous foot, the doctor can amputate it right away. The patient will recover, but will be a cripple for the rest of his life. But the doctor can also try to find a medication to cure the illness. Yes, the patient would suffer for a longer time, but in the end, he will get better and still walk on both legs.
That's clear enough. I just missed one point. Why can't you give the right medication right away? As if you're so powerful, how can I be unable to determine to make our life better? I'm the Chase version where I'm sticking with what I've seen here in Arkanar. Can't you just stop it?
If only I had an answer to that question. Shortly before the bloodshed I caused in Arkanar, I had a chat with Dr. Budak. He's very educated and intelligent, but even he could not understand why we were here. The last thing he told me was that it would be best if we left everything the way it is, and left.
You might be right. I'm not overly religious, but...
The presence of a being that is kinder and more powerful than you makes you weaker? You stop counting on only yourself.
Yes.
Those were Arata's words. It's strange. The two of you are so different, yet you are thinking the same thing. You know.
What do you mean?
You, Budak, and Arata are absolutely right. We shouldn't have come here in the first place. And if we did, we had to accept the responsibility.
But it's not too late yet.
It is too late. For me, anyway. But maybe you could convince my compatriots. If not with your word.
A bloody crust? What? Maybe Holy Lord had a sling. Let's drop the subject. I have other questions. That's all.
That's fine. Because my time here has also ended.
What the heck? How close am I to a level up? 100 experience. I'll get it after killing these guys. Ah! If they don't kill me first. Damn it! Stop fighting me! Ah, shite. Jeez. Oh, hey, you get a level up and your health fills up. I did not know that. I guess it's because my health upgrades. Level up time. We definitely need more health. I don't know what 2 will give me, but whatever it is, it better be good. Heavy weapons, I guess. Yeah, that gave me 80 health. Definitely need to put more in health more often. Okay, what's my level? Level 10, which means if I use that level downgrade, I will be able to use this? No, that requires level 11 if I use the level downgrade. What about this?